Well, with Old Man Winter right around the corner, is your roof guttering and windows ready? Well, if they're not, you may want to call Feazel. We had an opportunity to talk to Ross and learn more. You know, this is our annual winter show, and we love to tell our viewers about things they should be looking out for in winter. Of course, roofing is one of those big things. There's a lot to look out for, right? So kind of give us some insight.
Sure. So as a roofer, the first thing I think of when we talk about winterization is I think of ice damming, because that's probably the biggest problem that Central Ohio homeowners have during the winter with their roof. So, the first thing they can do is really obvious. They want to make sure that their gutters are clean. They want to make sure the downspouts are flowing. They want to make sure those downspouts are connected into the underground tiles appropriately. And then just do a walk around the house. Look, make sure there aren't any missing shingles, loose shingles, curling shingles, lifted shingles, that type of thing. But really the key, as it relates again to the ice damming and preventing the ice damming, the key to that is having good ventilation. So we need to be bringing fresh air into the attic and then exhausting the warm, moist air out of the attic.
Do they build these homes so that they have adequate ventilation, or do you need to add on to that?
Today, they definitely build them with adequate ventilation. Everything has changed. Materials have become more and more airtight. So a house built 30 years ago didn't need the same level of ventilation because it wasn't nearly as airtight.
So do you recommend more ventilation? I mean, I think you guys do that work, right?
Yeah. So, for any Central Ohio homeowner, we are happy to do a free roof inspection, and we will do a ventilation calculation. The FHA has very specific guidelines for venting your roof, and we're happy to do a free FHA calculation.
Let's talk a little bit about windows.
Yeah, so obviously this is the time of year where windows start to reveal some of the problems they may have. You start to see some of that, fog in between the two panes of glass, or even in some cases you'll actually see water in between those two panes of glass. So that's an indication that the seal in that window has failed, and it's time to replace that window. Pretty simple.
Well, great information, Ross. How can we get a hold of Feazel Roofing for maybe a little inspection?
Sure, you can call 614-QUALITY or go to feazelinc.com.
Fantastic. Again, thanks so much, Ross.
Thanks, Mike.